All right, everybody. I have Jessica Schaefer here from Brockway, Pennsylvania. Jessica just wrapped up her 12-week program with Right to Fitness. She's looking amazing. She's feeling amazing. She had great results, and I'm so happy to have her here to share her story with all of you. It's an inspirational one. She has a story, I think will resonate with a lot of ladies out there, busy moms, busy women who are just feeling like they're caught up in their daily routine and they're struggling to find time for themselves and they're struggling to know what to eat and how to fuel their body correctly, and they just feel stuck. So I wanted to get her on a call. I wanted to get her on a video to share that story with you. And without further ado, here she is. Jess, how's it going today?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. It's great to catch up with you, and it's great to have you here to share your story. Um, I just want to just get right into it, all right? Because I'm excited about this, and I want you to get that story out there to start inspiring other ladies. So, I want to first get into how you felt before you signed up with Right to Fitness, because I know it was a big change for you. You had a lot of things going on. You were very busy, and you were struggling to find those things to work for you. And once you did sign up, you found a lot of success. You found like it
Yes.
alleviated a lot of stress. So how did you feel before starting your online journey with us at Right to Fitness?
I wasn't happy with my body. I was very uncomfortable in my clothes, tired all of the time, kind of foggy, where I just felt like I couldn't think very clearly. I didn't have energy to do anything, and I never felt rested. I would sleep, but just never fully felt like I recovered from the day before.
Yeah, yeah, and that's a big thing. I mean, that's that, and that carries over into your daily routine. If you're not
Hmm.
getting the right nutrients, if you're not, recovering properly from workouts, and that's where people kind of hit that wall, and then they just what's the point? And they can't get it right, and that's where the nutrition
Hmm.
comes in. So, and I know that was a big deal for you, is getting that nutrition right. Making
Yeah.
sure you're feeling good and feeling energized. Would that be right?
Yes, it was. It was a huge part of my transformation. I
Yeah.
learned so much. Unbelievable.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what made you want to start training with me and dive right into the Right to Fitness program?
I heard a lot of really, really great things about you personally and the gym too through work. I just heard girls talking, and I just started thinking like maybe this is for me. Maybe I should try it. I've never really been one to really like to go to the gym. I've had some bad experiences, so I just thought maybe working out at home is what I need to do. I've done some things myself before, so I thought, why not give you a call and just see what you had to say?
Yeah, and I'm so glad you did, because
Me too.
I feel like everything changed once you did. We found that program
Yeah.
that was specific for you and worked with your schedule. What was your specific goal when you first started out with Right to Fitness? Why'd you dive right in? Why did you want to reach out? What were your goals moving forward once you signed up?
Just really to lose some weight and tone up and find something that helped with my energy. I think just being a mom working full time, I would come home and just feel completely drained and not want to do anything for the rest of the evening. And mainly because I sit all day at work. And so you kind of get stuck in that rut where you just don't want to do anything and don't feel like doing anything. And it's easy to do when you come home to just, oh, I think I'll just sit here and watch a little bit of TV. And then before you know it, it's time for bed and you did nothing.
Right.
So I think that was the main reason. I felt really bad and I really wanted to change.
Yeah, you just kind of got stuck into that
Yeah.
routine, which all of us do. And it's just
Yeah.
the same, it's something that I know I preach, and with all you ladies, I beat like a dead horse. It's you get caught in that routine where you start developing those bad habits. But it's
Hmm.
exactly the same way to see success and see results. You need to get caught up in a different type of routine and be consistent with
Yep.
those things for you to see those results. And it's just going from one side of the whole game of bad routine, sitting on the couch, eating like crap, being so like caught up in your daily routine where you're rushed, to carving out some time for yourself until it becomes a daily ritual. And then you start seeing those results. You start feeling amazing and start, utilizing your body the way it needs to be doing. And I think you
Yeah.
you found that, you did awesome.
Absolutely.
So what results have you seen since you started your journey with Right to Fitness?
Um, I've lost 11 pounds, and several inches, mainly around my stomach and my thighs. My clothes fit better. They feel better. Um, I feel like I've got better posture. I am just more comfortable in general. I feel more confident. I've never really been super confident, but I can definitely feel it now. I feel like I'm better, much better.
That's awesome. Those last three things that you just mentioned are some of the most important things to me. You know, the weight loss and the clothing that's feeling better, that's all just great side effects to getting yourself in check, to like really start fixing some things. Those things will happen. Your body doesn't want to be holding on to that weight. You just have to
Right.
kind of change the way that you're living. The way that you feel about yourself and the fact that you feel more confident walking around and about yourself, man, that tugs on my heartstrings. That's exactly why I got into this in the first place. And you know, the whole posture thing, you know, that's a big thing as well. A lot of people, you know, they don't realize how out of whack they are just from our daily lives. You know, I can
Right.
even sit in it, I can even feel it just sitting here, just talking to you, where I'm like, all right, I gotta sit up straight here, you know,
Yep.
just the 10 minutes right now. I can feel it, you know. So just getting yourself moving and really start creating or correcting those dysfunctions, that's a big part of the program as well. So I'm glad that you've experienced those things.
That helped a lot with my back issues too. I actually just went to the chiropractor and he commented on like how things just seemed better. He
Yeah.
attempted to adjust and it really didn't pop and crack like it usually did. And he was like, wow. He's like, have you been working out? And I was like, actually, yeah.
You're getting that comment a lot lately, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what have you tried previously in the past before finding this program? What kind of things were you trying that just, you know, weren't working out for you, that you got stuck in a rut, you know, and you just couldn't, you know, find that one thing that was helping you specifically? What have you tried in the past?
I think the question is, what didn't I try? Because honestly, I tried everything. If you name it, if I read about it, I was like, oh, maybe this is it. You know, this is what I need. There were wraps, there's supplements, there's shakes, there's meal replacements, there's the workouts that include the little containers where you measure out all your food. And like I said, you name it, I did it. And I had some success with um doing like beach body and measuring out my food, but it was too much time. It was too time consuming as far as like coming home from work and doing an hour workout and then trying to make dinner for my family, and I just couldn't make it work. And when I finally started talking with you, I was at like that breaking point where I was like, I told you this, a change is necessary. Like I was very to the point, like I have to make a change. And so I changed my work schedule and I made it a point to find the time I needed to do the workout and get dinner on the table at a decent time for my family so that no one felt slighted and I didn't feel like, okay, I'm, you know, not putting them first and doing what they need, but also doing something for myself because that was something I always neglected. It was always everyone else first. So I think there were a lot of things that had to change in order to make that work. But like I said, what didn't I try? I have tried everything.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, that leads me to my next question. You know, what have you enjoyed the most about this program and this training? And I think you just hit the nail on the head. And forgive me if I'm speaking for you, and you can elaborate on this, but I think what I wanted to do and help you with most was to find that time for yourself, because you, like you said, you came to me and you said, we need to
Yep.
make a change. I need to make that change, and I need to carve out that time for myself so that I can still enjoy my time with my family, because I don't want them. That was one of the biggest things you told me was,
Yep.
I don't want to put this before them and put them on the back burner while I'm getting myself in check. And I think we found that balance where you were able to do this
Hmm.
program and still have time with your family where they didn't feel slighted.
Yep. 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 That was my main issue because anything else I had tried just seemed like they weren't really happy with it, or it was like dinner was ready and I wasn't ready because I was still working out. And so I think you hit the nail right on the head. That was my main issue. And also too, like I read a lot. And so I was reading like every article I could find about health and fitness. And there's so much information out there. I just needed someone to tell me this is what you need to do. And then I could apply it and I could do it, because there's just so much information out there. And it's so easy to get lost in all of it and trying to implement all of it in your life when you maybe just need, a few pointers. And that's what you provided, was, providing me with the meal plan and the workouts that I needed, which I absolutely loved. They were fun and I felt so much better after doing them. Even if I came home and I was a little tired afterwards, I was like, I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad I got it done.
Yep. And I think the main thing to really target is, and I know you were researching, you were doing, like you said, you were doing everything under the sun, and a
Mhm.
lot of people get caught up in all that noise. There's so much information
Yeah.
out there, and it can be overwhelming when all you need to do is find something that works for you. And the
Yeah.
reason you loved them and the reason you had fun with them was because we were able to sit down, talk about what you wanted, what you needed, your time,
Right.
the things you enjoy doing, and we were able to create a program that was specifically for the most important thing, and that's you. That's why
And,
it worked. That's why you enjoyed it.
and the equipment that I had, like I didn't have to go buy a bunch of crazy things. It was just like, here you go. Like, here's some videos, work with what you have. And it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, yeah, and I think you did absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy that, I mean, you're just bursting with positivity right now. And I love it. This is, I'm glad you're getting your story out there, and so many other women need to hear this. So again, I
Yeah.
want to thank you for doing that. So what new goals after you finish your 12 weeks? You got things kick started. You had great results. What new goals do you have set for yourself now?
I think they've changed slightly. I think initially when I look at my pictures, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to drop like 30 pounds and I want to tone up and and there were so many things. But once I just really started feeling better and lost some weight and started toning up, I think that if I continue to lose a few pounds and I still continue to tone up, as long as I stick with it and continue feeling good, sleeping better, and eating healthy, that's my goal, is to just make it a lifestyle change and continue doing what we've been doing for 12 weeks.
Yeah,
It's-
that's the only way it works. I mean,
yeah.
this isn't just 21 days. I'm going to lose the weight and I'm going to go back to eating like normal, or I'm going to do everything the same. You have to adopt these principles, and you have to shift your mindset. You have to change your lifestyle and do it
Right.
slowly and gradually. So that you're not so overwhelmed when you go back after the
Right.
program's done, or it's not so overwhelming to maintain. You have to get to a point where this is just normal business now.
Right.
You feel
Right.
comfortable doing it, and you can just go at it and maintain, or you can take it a step further and be like, hey, I want to tone up my arms, or I want to trim some more down, or you now
Mhm.
have the tools you need to do
Right.
and carry on.
Right. And that was huge because that's really what I needed.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
How are your energy levels like?
Much better. Much better. I don't feel like I have issues getting out of bed. My alarm goes off at 4:30 and I roll right out and I'm not hitting my snooze button. When I come home at 3 o'clock, I'm ready to go. Like, I run upstairs and change real quick, and I've been putting my workout gear on and walking 2 miles to get my son from school. And when the weather's nice, I just take that opportunity to get out there and be outside rather than doing a workout in my basement. But um, I just think it's huge. I feel a million times better.
Yeah, and that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Just from
Yeah.
making simple changes, eating foods that were healing your body and just
Hmm.
getting your butt moving a little bit. And
Yep.
I'm so happy that you could kind of like turn back the dial a little bit, and
Yeah.
just, really just change some things and get your energy levels, moving in the right direction. You've done great.
Yeah. I think that the diet helped a lot with that as well, though. Just the changes in the food, because I don't have the brain fog. I don't feel like I have issues concentrating. And then also at work, usually 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I always hit that. Um, I always hit that time where I just felt like I could lay my head down on the desk and take a nap or go to sleep for the rest of the evening. And I really don't have that. And I think that the diet changes that you and I had come up with together on what to eliminate, I think that really helped as well.
Yeah, you started healing your body. You
Yeah.
know, food can be medicine, and food can
Hmm.
also be a drug. You know, it just
Hmm.
it depends on what you fuel your body with, and those small changes can change everything. You
Yeah.
know? So, last question: what would you tell anyone who is thinking about kickstarting their health, finding some kind of program, get into a fitness program, and start losing weight? What would you tell anybody that was thinking about signing up with me and Right to Fitness?
Do it. uh, just do it. You won't regret it. I had those initial feelings of like, oh, what did I get myself into? And I kind of felt like nervous and can I do this? And I had those, thoughts. But after talking with you and after getting all the information and going for it, it's just so worth it to do and just to have those tools that you need to make the change. If you really want to do it, it's totally worth it, and they should.
Yeah, that's well said. I mean, and I totally get that feeling, because it's so foreign. It's not something that everybody does, every day. And most people have not given themselves that opportunity to believe in what they're capable of, because they've been just kind of a victim of their own routine, and they don't feel their best, and they have low energy levels. So the way that you were feeling when you were first getting into it was normal. I mean, it's one of those things where the fear is, and what I hear a lot is people are actually thinking, do I have what it takes to do this? Like,
Yes.
can I trust myself to do this? And I think what you found through the program, and how it worked cohesively with your schedule and the things that,
Hmm.
that worked for you and you loved, that there's no room for error, really. There's always
Right.
going to be those ups and downs time, of course, but it's always moving in the right direction. And every
Right.
step of the way, you were always moving in the right direction. And that's why you were so successful. And that's why you're such an inspiration to many women out there. And that, your transformation pictures look bomb. So congratulations.
Thanks.
So
um,
thank you. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I think that as a woman, it's just that normal feeling, like where you don't feel like you should put yourself first and you shouldn't take that time for yourself because you feel like that would be selfish. If you are a mother and you are a wife and you do work full time, like how can you do it? But you make it possible, and that's what they need to know is that the quick 30-minute workouts and the detailed, food and the meal prep, if you put the time into it, it's that easy. You can do it. It's that simple if you just follow the rules and apply it to your everyday life. So, and they shouldn't feel selfish and that they can't do it for themselves, because they should. Then they can be a better mom and a better wife and for their family. And that's what my goal was. So I think that that's probably what resonates with a lot of women, and that's what they need to hear is that it's important. You should take care of yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. You need to make the choice.
Well said. That's a mic drop moment right there. I can't follow that up, and I won't even try to follow that up, Jess. I appreciate it, and you're definitely going to change some lives out there who watch this interview. So thank you for sitting down with me and taking the
You're
time out
so
of your day. I look forward to hearing about your success moving forward. I have no doubt you're going to crush it. I hope you have a great night, and I'll talk to you very soon. All right,
okay.
Jess?
Thanks. You too.
All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Okay. Bye.